This is an interesting introduction, but welcome back. I am posting a vlog today, which is something a little bit unusual. My husband, because if you have not been around for a while, I actually got married a few months ago, and my husband and I moved back to the Charlotte area of North Carolina. I was living in Miami for a whole year, and we just moved into a townhouse, which is like 3 times the size of the apartment that we were living in. And cats, my little kittens on me, is pretty much a daily thing here. They're very, very, very cute. So now we have 5 pets. We have 4 cats and 1 dog, and they're beautiful and happy and sweet and all the things. So we've literally been here 2 weeks now, and my lovely husband has encouraged me to vlog again. So I just want to show a little bit of my life. I actually have a cold right now. It started yesterday. I had a really, really super runny nose, and then I made like a bone broth soup. And obviously this channel is all about eczema, so let me kind of list off the recipe that I made of the bone broth soup. So I ended up getting like a bone broth concentrate off of Amazon. And so you can take a scoop of it and put it into water, and then you have bone broth. So I did that into my Instant Pot with 5 chicken thighs, beets, carrots, onions. My husband and I don't really tolerate garlic that well, so I didn't put garlic in it. I put a bunch of thyme seasoning and salt. I really like Celtic sea salt, and that seemed to be really healing, and I had that last night for dinner. And I think once my husband's out of the shower, his name's George, once George is out of the shower, we may eat another bowl of the bone broth soup. So that'll be that. Today's Friday, September 6th, and the county fair just started today, and I'm a little bit obsessed. I don't know why. It's just very nostalgic for me. For some reason, I really want to go look at the different breeds of chickens that they have there. And then there's some rides that I think is cool. And then every time I think about the county fair, I just think about fried Oreos. I can't eat a fried Oreo. Also, moving back to North Carolina is funny because fast food's a little bit more nostalgic here than it was in Florida. And there's a place called Cookout, and I used to go every Friday night after high school football games. And so now I am craving Cookout, which is the last month. So the entire month of August, George and I ate so bad. So bad. And then on Wednesday, we went to a cafe and worked from there on our computers, and we were eating sugar, cookies and scones. My biggest thing that I can't go without is a chocolate chip cookie. So that was what I had. It was very tempting. And so I think I have a cold because I ate way too much sugar. It happens every single time. And anyway, I'll check in a little bit later.
So we could keep the watch on.
Yeah.
I'm with my husband, George, and our dog, Wolfie's in the back. Oh, Lord, you can't even see him.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. And we're just headed out. I mean, this is us exploring where we moved to. I mean, I grew up here, but things have changed so much over the years, and I move back and I leave, and I move back and I leave. And there's this little market called Bradford Market, and surprisingly in this area there's this really eco-friendly health food, all the things. And my mom and I went last weekend, but George hasn't gone yet, so we're gonna go look around that market and then head to Whole Foods, because actually right now we live about 30 minutes to a health food store, and if you know anything about me, basically all I eat is from health food stores. So we need to go get waters because we don't drink tap water or filtered water. We drink spring water. But we used to drink aqua panna, and we got it delivered and they were like glass bottles, but now we're just getting like big jugs instead. And something you may not know is TDS, total dissolved solids, inside of spring water is really important. And so the higher your total dissolved solids, meaning like your minerals, the healthier the spring water is. So I'm sure the water that we're drinking now isn't like really high in TDS, but that's why we liked aqua panna. Anyway, so that's what we're up to today. It's like a very calm, relaxing Saturday. We did a little meditation this morning together, and honestly our dog just likes to go for rides, so that's why he's with us. Back home with all the groceries. So this is our new kitchen that you'll most likely see. Oh my. So I used to live in San Diego, and if you've been watching me for a really long time, wait, let me see that? Mm-hmm. You'd know that. And out there was a brand called Urban Remedy. And actually, I gotta eat this too. And then they started coming across the US at different Whole Foods, and they actually just put out these organic sparkling waters, which is nice because they're actually flavored with what it says versus being like naturally flavored or artificially flavored like a lot of the sparkling waters. So this is carbonated water, lemon juice, acerola extract, lemon extract, lemongrass extract, sea salt, and ashwagandha root. And then these you may have seen if you know Urban Remedy, but this is almond milk, vanilla, banana, chia, plant, protein, and cacao. And George really likes this one. So when we go grocery shopping, we treat ourselves with these little goodies. Oh, okay, we're gonna start off with our bad, good stuff.
Let's get the good out the way.
Okay, so we're gonna start with our good groceries that we got. We have just some mixed greens. I'll add this into a meal just to get more greens in. I have organic asparagus. So I really like asparagus for eczema because it's really good for the liver. So this is a really good one. It's a staple to have in your kitchen. One of George's favorites is wild blueberries. They're also called bilberries. Wild blueberries are really eczema friendly. Most people with eczema can tolerate blueberries, so we always have this giant industrial sized bag in our house, and we like yogurt with blueberries or smoothies with blueberries. Got some Brussels sprouts from a local market, which is nice. And Brussels sprouts are also very, very eczema friendly. They're low in histamines. The only time you'll have an issue with Brussels sprouts is if you have small intestinal bacterial overgrowth or SIBO. And when you consume those, you're gonna feel really, really gassy and very uncomfortable.
I'm excited about these.
And what are we gonna do with those?
Make soup.
Yeah. We have a really awesome paleo butternut squash soup recipe. So we got those at a local market too. We got a Japanese sweet potato from Whole Foods. And George really likes when I slice them, like I make them into really thin slices. Not too thin to where they're, because I have an air fryer back there, so not too thin so that they're chips, but probably around like this thick. And I used to actually pack that into his meal prep for the week. On to the naughty stuff apparently. So we've been eating out a lot since we moved, and we've just been busy, and honestly sometimes there's no excuse for why exactly we're eating out and not eating that well. So our new pact with each other is we're gonna stop eating out, and instead we're gonna have goodies at the house. And we have lots of goodies. We found these peanut butter Krispies at Whole Foods, and it's sweetened with coconut sugar, and actually that's it. So I was like, okay, this is like fine. So at least we're not eating actual sugar or freaking corn syrup or something. Then we
Oreos.
Oreos. We have a bunch of Simple Mills cookies. We call these ones Oreos. And then I'm really like caffeine sensitive, so even sometimes the cacao or like the cocoa powder that is in this, I'll get caffeinated. So sometimes I have to just have like a peanut butter cookie without chocolate chips. And then these are my addiction. I think they taste like little Chips Ahoy, but everyone who's tried them thinks they taste stale. Our waffles. We have paleo waffles. They're definitely a better option than a lot. And they have tiger nut flour, and tiger nut flour is a really good prebiotic. Ah! Oh my goodness. Thank you. And then we have bananas, which I'm not a huge banana person, but George really likes bananas. But we've been getting a peanut butter from the local market, and I do actually like peanut butter and banana slices, and I do like oatmeal with some bananas too. So we have those. Mussels for me, this is an obsession I've had for a very, very, very long time. Mussels are also rich in iron. Well, what you got?
These are, the brand is called Raw Crunch Nature Unchanged.
So my mom and I, so when we moved from Miami up to North Carolina, and my mom and I drove the dog, and we made it into a whole trip, and we stopped at St. Augustine at this little healthy restaurant. And in that healthy restaurant, they had these bars, and my mom really liked them. We ended up finding out that they're from North Carolina. So last weekend when we went to the local market, Bradford, the Bradford store, the Bradford Market, that's what it's called. We told her about these bars, and she actually stocked them within the last week. And they have a ton of flavors, like this one is, well, I guess they don't name the flavors, they just say what it is, like dark chocolate, blueberry lemon, dark chocolate with pumpkin and spice. This one has goji berries. Yeah, that's the 4 flavors that we have. Featuring our kittens getting into our Whole Foods bag. Oh my god, we got pickles.
Salty dill pickles with no pepper. So I'm really sensitive to spice, and I like things that don't have spice. And some pickles have spice, so we got one with no pepper, and it's natural from a farm, it seems like. So that's exciting.
Yes, it is exciting. We like pickles in this house. And these are for my mom. Got eggs for my mom. Just got some brown eggs. They look really good.
It said that you have to return. Well, you don't have to, but
We can return the carton.
butternut squash lasagna.
So I figured this is something like, yes, it still has, like it's pretty clean, but it's not super, super, super clean. But I figured if we're going to be busy and trying to eat out all the time, I could at least get something where like we're really tired and we don't want to make something, so we just pop that in the oven. So at least we have that.
High in histamines.
I'm teaching him all about histamines. So we got some mild Jack cheddar, is that what that is? Jack cheese?
It says Mountain Jack mild.
I don't know.
But I don't think, I don't think it's Jack, because of the other ones, you know, it has a pepper inside, so I don't know.
Well,
I think
anyway,
it's just the name of it.
probably does have histamines in it.
Oh, definitely high in histamines.
Got avocados.
I thought we were gonna make pizza with this.
That is a soup. We can make grilled cheese. We actually have a almond flour. Got another cookie. Got a cookie. We can make grilled cheese with this cheese and dip it into the tomato bisque. That
sounds
was
good.
what my plan was.
Sourdough.
We have a gluten-free bread. And then pasture-raised pork sausages. This is just fun for breakfast, little sausage links. I try to just, like, instead of eating out and eating fun things out, let's just eat fun things in, especially if they're going to be pasture raised. I think it's everything.
I think so, Mike.
That's our little grocery haul for now. And our dog. I don't know if you can see him, but he's always laying in weird positions in there. So that's our grocery haul featuring Junie and George, and we'll check in a little bit later. We're gonna go hang out with my mom and go to an art walk downtown. So anyway, check in later. And now I'm in bed. This is Buddy Bear. This is a heating pad because I have a little bit of a cold, as I mentioned. And it's like all down through here. I just feel like it feels very weird. Anyway, I think I overdid it for the day, but it's the day. This was Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow. The next couple of days consisted of us going to cafes, working on our computers. George is applying to jobs, and I am working on answering questions. So this was from Monday. I love answering your guys' questions that you ask me on Instagram in my private community that's hosted on my website. And then I made this really nice lunch. It was like beef, and it was kind of like beef sliders, but the bread was sweet potato slices. That was really yummy. We went grocery shopping again, and we did a massive haul. So hopefully this helps you see what I'm eating in a week. So lots of frozen veggies. I have some ground turkey, which I don't usually eat, ground beef. I have stew beef. I have tuna, sardines, lots of fresh veggies. And you also will see that I eat eggs. So hopefully seeing my groceries kind of helps inspire you to eat whole foods as well. Well, the true and unfortunate part about this week is I have basically had really bad sinus reactions, and so has my husband, off and on all week. And you know, it's just how things go. So I'm really now trying to get super back on track with our diets, like bone broth rich, like grass-fed meats, lots of fish, stuff like that. And I think I can get us back on the right track, because I don't know if this is like a sinus infection or if it's really severe allergies, but I need us to like be healthy. It's Friday, so it's been an exact week of this whole vlog, so this is a week vlog. And so today I'm working on the histamine course and trying to recover, honestly. Like, I'm in the middle of making a butternut squash soup, which is fantastic. It's a paleo butternut squash recipe, and it is phenomenal. So I'm in the middle of making that. It has bone broth, it has coconut milk, it has all the things. So that's kind of my plan. And tomorrow I actually have a wedding celebration party I really should vlog that for next week's vlog. It's a lot of my family and extended friends who didn't go to our wedding, and it's just like a little reception ceremony, and it's at my parents' house. So that'll be kind of cool. I'll try to vlog some of that for next week's vlog, but I'm gonna sign off here. It just is what it is. Like, this is a realistic week in my life. So bye guys. I'll see you in the next one.